Okay, so I'm starting out with freshly blow dried hair, and I just used my Revlon 1875 Ionic blow dryer. I washed my hair yesterday, allowed it to dry over, or air dry overnight, and I have my Cream of Nature Argan Oil Gloss and Shine Polisher in my hair. And so that's all I've done so far. So from this point, you guys can kind of get an idea of what you need to do prior. It doesn't have to be fresh, clean hair in order to do these curls, but I like to do it starting from the day that I straighten my hair, and then I just like to keep these curls going. This is just the way that I do it, and you can do your own variation for whatever's best for your hair. I have my heat settings on my flat iron and on my curling wand on the highest possible settings. My curling wand actually doesn't adjust, so I think this is like 430 degrees, I believe. And then my chi is on 410, right? Yeah, 410. So I have very thick hair, so you know, just do whatever works for you. It's just how it goes. Show you what I do to section them together and then to maintain the curls. So, alright, got that one. Now this is where I take my Flexi rods. A lot of you, you know, thought that the Flexi rods were actually doing the curls for me, but they're not. It's the flat iron and the curling wand that, you know, do the work. And then from there, I just take each little section and I just roll it up, and these are very flexible, so you can sleep in them. I only use 4. I have this one, and then I have these 2. You basically look at your head in 4 sections. You split it. Generally, you would split it down the middle, but my part's right here. So if your part is to the side like mine is, that's fine too. So you just want to go from like ear to ear, and then from your forehead to your neck. So this is 1 quadrant, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So now I'm going to do this side, and then I'm going to put one here. And then as I go on to the next section, once I get to like the second, probably the second or third section up here, those will be sectioned off into the bottom 2 sections. And then the rest of the hair that I start to curl up here will be in the top 2 sections, if that makes any sense. But don't worry, I'm going to keep recording so you guys get a better idea. You guys kind of got the rundown on how it goes, so just keep watching to see how I do the rest of my hair.
Just standing here with my vintage frames on, thinking back to when I was like 12 years old, remembering how pure love felt. And I must have been tripping when I first fell, but without falling I couldn't write this song. That was in 1999, or was it 2005? I can't remember. Now everything's thrown off like fireworks in December. You used to be a friend of me, now you're just a memory in my mind. If I could, I would easily go back in time. You know, if I could, I would do it all over. All the mistakes I made help us when we get older. You know, if I could, I would do this shit all over. This is dedicated to my exes. Yeah. This is dedicated to my exes, my exes. Thinking about all the old lovers of my past. Where are they at now? I bet a couple got a life with a wife and some kids, but a couple locked down. I wrote a letter to the one that I was crushing on. I remember him telling me I was too young, but with my red bottoms and my thick bottom that I met, I ain't too young now. We used to be high school sweethearts, tongue kissing in a park. We used to sit on my porch talking for hours until it got dark. You used to be a friend of me, now you're just a memory in my mind. If I could, I would easily go back in time. You know, if I could, I would do it all over. All the mistakes I made help us when we get older. You know, if I could, I would do this shit all over. This is dedicated to my exes. This is dedicated to my exes. You know, I like them light-skinned boys. skin boys. You know I like them caramel boys. This is dedicated to my exes. This is dedicated to my exes. My exes be a friend of me. Now you're just a memory in my mind. If I could, I would easily go back in time. You know if I could, I would do it all over. All the mistakes I made help us when we get older. You know if I could, I would do this shit all over. This is dedicated to my exes. This is dedicated to my exes. I'm just standing here with my vintage frames on, thinking back to when I was like 12 years old. Remembering how pure love felt. And I must have been tripping when I first fell, but without falling I couldn't write this song. Now was it 1999 or was it 2005? I can't remember. Now everything's thrown off like fireworks in December. You used to be a friend of me. Now you're just a memory in my mind. If I could, I would easily go back in time. You know if I could, I would do it all over. All the mistakes I made help us when we get older. You know if I could, I would do this shit all over. This is dedicated to my exes. Yeah. This is dedicated to my exes. My exes. Thinking about all the old lovers of my past. Where are they at now? I bet a couple got a life with a wife and some kids. Bet a couple locked down. I wrote a letter to the one that I was crushing on. I remember him telling me I was too young, but with my red bottoms and my thick bottom that I met, I ain't too young now. We used to be high school sweethearts, tongue kissing in a park. We used to sit on my porch talking for hours until it got dark.